Yo, what's happening, y'all? Happy Monday. That good morning commute and all of that. Yay. So, what happened this weekend? There was a fight this weekend. A boxing match between two heavyweights. Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. This is part two, because the first one ended in a draw. So many feelings I have about this particular fight. And I'll get to the social media garbage later, because you guys are real whack and annoying. Like, alright, the dude got handled. Tyson Fury came in 40 pounds heavier and used every ounce of that extra weight to lean on Deontay and zap his energy. And for somebody who's 40 pounds lighter than his adversary, he sure enough was not boxing like he was 40 pounds lighter. He was boxing like they were the same weight, going toe to toe, standing in the middle of the ring for a large percentage of that fight until he kept getting backed up against the ropes. And when you're backed up against the ropes and you got all that weight leaning on you, that's not really a good place for you. I'm not necessarily saddened with Deontay's performance. I'm a little bit more miffed at Mark Breland and them, because they really should have been working more on Deontay's footwork and elusivity. Don't let the big heavy man touch you. Get his butt tired with all that extra weight having to chase you around the ring, and then let off your shots with your cannon. To me, that would have been a much, much better game plan than trying to go toe-to-toe, body for body with that, because as we saw, that didn't work. Now, the other side to it is, I'm going to ask a lot of y'all average folk right now. I'm going to just ask y'all a question. Y'all ever got punched in the head? You ever get punched in your ear? More specifically, the back of the ear? Now again, to me, that first punch, that one that did the most damage, was behind the head too. It wasn't even like on the ear, it was behind the head. That shit dangerous. That is a very, very dangerous thing. Yeah, 5-0, sorry. So I'm like, I know he had his equilibrium was shot. Absolutely shot. And trying to get your balance back, you know what I mean, in such an immediacy with such extra physicality happening. And honestly, after that first hit, and he was not going to recover. I just saw it. And I was worried about this. I really was. The whole time I was a little worried about this with Deontay. You know what I mean? Because in the past, I have seen where his footwork could get him in trouble. He's quick. He got a quick first step. But movement was what was needed in that fight. So, the third fight will be hot, though. Let's just keep that 100. Because there will be a third fight. Now, what I see going forward is Tyson is going to fight Joshua. Tyson is going to beat Joshua. Then Wilder and Joshua will finally have their goal. Hopefully, after he heals up and everything, he goes back to the lab and works on the boxer skills. He needed to be a boxer, not a puncher, in his last fight. And I hope that he works on his footwork to become more of a boxer, to accentuate the skills of his punching and his power. Because if he can do that, because I already feel like he was going to handle Joshua anyway. I know there's a bunch of y'all that didn't believe that, but I most certainly do. And Tyson going to do the same thing in a different manner, but the same thing to Joshua that he did to Wilder. because that young man is on a mission, and that extra 40 pounds, even if he comes back into another fight anywhere near that heavy, is going to be a lot to deal with. But I do see a Tyson Fury Wilder 3, but I see that after he fights Joshua and after Wilder fights Joshua. So I'm looking forward to the boxing of the future. But I am a little disappointed in last night, Saturday night, excuse me. Because, dude, Deontay Wilder's my dude, man. You know what I mean? My wife and I have been supporting him in there from day one. And we're doing it to this day. And with that intro, I was really, really mad that you got like handled like that by like 5th, 6th round after that intro. You know what I mean? But listen, I love you, Deontay, and you gonna be alright. You know what I mean? To fight that fight with a ruptured eardrum, I'm not mad. You were off balance all night, groggy. You know what I mean? All night. So, congratulations though, Tyson Fury. You fought a hell of a strategic fight. You fought very strategically and very intelligently. Although it was really sloppy and I don't really like the way it was done. At the end of the day, that's just a personal thing. You know what I mean? He did what he felt he had to do to win the fight, and he won the fight. So he's the champ. And congratulations, Gypsy King. So, boxing had a good night. It did. But, man, I've seen a whole lot of people just championing